Another big edition of Headbanging Zulu Case Big Weather production. It's about 10 degrees, 50 Fahrenheit, and partly cloudy. And if you're a Beatles fan, there's a Beetle, but there's something I'd probably rather have than a Beetle. Would be one of these. Of course, the camera's acting up. Yeah, it's sold. But I can hear the Volkswagen firing up. But even ahead of that one, I would take this one. And there he goes. There's more my style. Here's action from about a week ago. Blackmore Rules team in the blue and King Scott Waters team in the white, the LA Kings. Greg Digg cheering for the Vancouver Canucks in overtime in Vancouver. One of the last games of the year before the playoffs.
Dumps one across for DeBrusk. Fan on his first pass, but he still has the puck. Leaves for Pettersson. Trying to go back to DeBrusk. Now Pettersson after the puck. DeBrusk scores!
Welcome to another edition of What's Spinning with Greg Digg. Blackmore Rules here. Glenn Kaiser of the Chicago's very own Resurrection Band. Blues rock. 2008 was it? Yeah, 2008 on Records. Yeah, Resurrection Band's more blues metal than this. This is more blues than standard blues and blues, rock, blues, hard rock. But anyway, let's sample some more. Have to have Independence Limited's YouTube channel. Thanks for this. Well, in a way, because he got me on a Rory Gallagher binge here, and that's what I'm going to show later. But I just happened to find this in a store for $1. Oh, Glenn Kaiser, and this is good. There's a couple of songs that go to the really, really slow blues, and I don't care about that. But you get, I've noticed a bit of Stevie Ray, a little bit of ZZ Top, a little bit of Rory. Actually, that's on the first song. Now it takes a while to fast forward to it. Rory Gallagher sometimes does these really little squeaky little, not quite bird chirps like Skynyrd on Freebird, but little ching ting ting, like just a squeak. I don't even know if it's a note. If you're writing music, but I don't know if I'll find it. A long solo. It's probably right where he's. Oh, anyway, I don't have time. He does the little squeaks. Rock bottom, rock bottom. Actually, a little bit of Ted Nugent that reminds me of too. Could you feel me? Da, 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 da. You can shake me. You can take off a Cat Scratch Fever. Maybe I can't remember. Anyway. They do a cover song. And it's not that one. You know, a young man ain't got nothing in the world these days.
How can a young man stay pure in the world these days?
No. How can a young man stay pure in the world these days? They changed the words. Resurrection Band's Christian rock, so that's where he's coming from.
Why would a young man stay pure in the world anyway? You know, in these new days, a young...
Anyway, I gotta move on to the next one. Oh, look what's on, Speaking of rock bottom, out of all the songs in music history, this is arguably the greatest song in rock history, UFO's Rock Bottom. That's when I say Blackmore is the best guitarist ever, my favorite guitarist ever. I always think, well, don't forget Michael Schenker. There's always a voice in the back. Don't forget Michael.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rory Gallagher.
Rory Gallagher. So these are the only two Rorys I have live in Europe in the 74. I like this one, the early one, the 72 actually. Here they had a keyboard in it. And I don't like all of these songs on both of these albums, but about half. I just like the faster boogie ones, the slow ones too, but that's just not my style. The guitar is still up front, but I still would have bumped the keyboard down a little bit in the mix just because it's one of those Doors sounding keyboards. It's not John Lord heavy organ. It's still okay. It gives it a little extra warmth and that, but both these songs are about 7-8 minutes long. But like I said before, I'll say it again anyway in case. But David Coverdale wanted Rory to be the guitarist of Deep Purple after Blackmore left the first time. Got to get to the boogie part here of the song. It's 8 minutes. I must have the heavier part in the middle because, yeah, there it is. I mean, it's a thinking man's rock. You don't just it's not party rock that you hear four notes and you know the whole song.
We're gonna get the tempo up and go back a little bit and do the tune my legend calls Walk on Hot Coals.
This is 11 minutes long, Walk on Hot Coals. It'd be great on the highway. Anyway, I can only play samples where I get copyright. And now, great Scorpions song. Always loved this cover though. I don't know why, maybe because of the red. I don't know, but and lots of the footage I watch of Rory, they always seem to focus in on his face, sweating, and just you can tell how intense he's into it. His eyes are shut. And he's just feeling every note, getting right into it, and doing the duck walk on some songs, and yeah.
Rory Gallagher.
Rory Gallagher! Messing with the kid. 4 songs out of 7 that I like a lot on this. 3 are okay. And there's 2 bonus tracks that I didn't really care for. But just absolute blue collar singer, blue collar look. Just let the music do the talking. I'll save my favorite song by him. This is my favorite song's track 2, but I'll save that for last just because it's so friggin' good. Here's a 6-minute track, In Your Town, or 10-minute, I mean. And thumbs up to the bass player and the drummer in this band, because they just keep it tight and heavy and going. And I love watching the bass player especially because he's sort of always looking at Rory going, yeah, you know, I feel it, you know. Now do we switch to the next section? And he's just right into it, like legs wide apart. He's one of my favorites. So this again, your Stevie Ray Vaughan, George Thorogood sound, but Rory was first, I believe. Oh, Bill Frog Blues. Richie Blackmore was on an album with Alvin Lee called Bullfrog Blues. They probably even did this song, I would assume. Can't remember, I've got it. Headbanging Zulu sent it to me a long time ago. I haven't heard it for a while, but it was kind of a blues record. With this good time boogie, almost to status quo levels at times, but if I was Rory Gallagher's boss, I would tell him to make every song like this song, though. This is the one. Although there's another one that's not on these 2 albums that I've seen live. I can't remember the name of it. That's where Rory does the duck walk, and it's about 8-10 minutes long, and he goes into the crowd, which is just as good, but so I don't have any studio albums by Rory Gallagher, so maybe there's lots of songs that are this kind of heavy.
What do you think of that? I'm sleeping down on the mountain line. If you should pass by, sure to jump right in. Well, I don't have a clothes to feed.
So anyway, thanks to Independence Limited, he bought a Rory, he showed a box set, whatever, I can't remember now. Doing this early in the morning, haven't woken up yet. Let's get your toes tapping. Anyway, Philadelphia Flyers made the playoffs for the first time in years, so yay, let's go Flyers! Although if I had $1 million, I can spend money to pick who's going to get to win it, to buy the cup for them, I'd buy it for Buffalo. Like my 32nd place out of 32 Vancouver Canucks. They've never won the cup, neither has Buffalo. So Buffalo's missed the playoffs for 12 years, so. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget, slower traffic. Keep left to right, Cody? Told you this song was good.